Trey, if you want to tie things up, you just go play like yesterday.
Do you buy in this is a tighter knit team? Give me some sort of examples of I mean, I know it's early, but you sense that in practice?
Yeah, I mean, every year, I mean, the guys have always been pretty close, but this year I feel like everybody on the team just bonds well together. I mean, nobody doesn't like anybody on the team. Everybody's ready to go. Everybody's tight. I mean, it's just a family.
Tell me a little bit about kind of the wide open attack and kind of where you're at on that. I'm guessing it'll be new with a new quarterback, is what your coach just said.
Yeah, I mean, we'll change a little bit here and there for freshman QB, make it a little simpler, reads a little easier. But all in all, I mean, it's still the same spread offense, throw it around, run it around, everything.
What I was telling coaches that ever since I saw the Vipers play back in I guess it was
fifth grade, fourth grade, yeah.
Right? I just sense that this is a group that you guys are physical and you're together and you learn how to play physically. Is that fair? Does that carry on?
Yes, sir. I feel like we've definitely carried that tradition up all the way from rec. I mean, it's always been a high standard from rec to middle school to high school. The standard has never changed from Coach Torrance, Coach Brown, now to my dad. So we just try and live up to that standard.
Do you, how do you approach these scrimmages and whatnot? Is this more just kind of get your quarterback some reps and see how things are going, or does it matter kind of, you know?
We probably won't do a lot of game plan or anything. It's just more about us right now. We're really just looking forward to week 1 when it actually matters against Pulaski. But it's definitely, I mean, we can gauge our offense and our defense based off scrimmages.
What's your early impression? And please tell me you aren't running that hill. Is that what's going on?
Oh, yes, sir. We've been on that hill every day. It's rough, but I think we'll be pretty good. We got a good group of guys.
All right, last one. You know, personally, what do you kind of work on in the couple of weeks? I know you're in shape and you guys work out all summer.
Yes, sir.
What do you personally work on before the first game or so?
I just work on making sure that I know the plays, make sure everybody else knows the plays, make sure that we all gel well together. I mean, you got to have leaders step up and everybody else follows, so just hope it all goes good.
All right, so Coach was saying he feels like this group's a little tighter, maybe. Talk to me about that, kind of how you think that happened and whether or not you think it'll be beneficial.
Our relationship on and off the field is really great. Like, everybody see on the field right now, we're all tight with. Nobody hates each other. Everybody loves each other. We all want to see us do good on the field and off the field too, especially. But I think that helps a lot playing football because if you have no bad bonds, it should all work out like it should be.
Last year, you know, talking about Coach a little bit about kind of how you guys caught fire, like early mid-season, or mid-season, all of a sudden, woof. Tell me about that, and a light bulb go on. What happened and physically, mentally, that allowed you guys to kind of get ready for the playoffs?
Well, it just started. I don't know how it started, but we all just started clicking. We just in practice we started looking better, and then we got on the game field, played against other teams, and it just started clicking just like that. We all just kept working together, and then we just hit a spark and kept going, I think.
How do you look at the scrimmages and such? I know Coach was saying they won't game plan a lot for them, but anything in particular you want to work on?
Just techniques, stuff that like little things, especially little things, like going off the ball, techniques with your hands, stuff like that. This the scrimmage, you got to do the little things so you can translate to the big games, so you can win those games.
Just a general thought on how things have been going so far, and please tell me about the hill. What's the deal with that hill?
Oh my God, we brought the hill back, and it's a nightmare, honestly. It's just steep, man. But it gets us better. I believe it's really better conditioning than we did last year. Last year's conditioning was kind of iffy, but this year we're all going to be all right this year, I believe.
All right, last one I have is, you know, all the way back to when I remember the Vipers in 5th, 4th grade.
Yeah.
You guys are physical. I mean, it's just like that's how you are programmed to play.
Yeah.
So you feel like that carries over?
Oh, definitely. I remember for the Vipers practice, we would hit for about an hour and then just go scrimmage. But yeah, the Vipers, that definitely made us more physical, I believe. That's how everybody is right now, I believe.